That, of course, concludes our 6 o'clock news bulletin. More headlines up at 6:30. But next, our question of the day, Leah.
Yeah, indeed. Let's get it up there. So we're asking you, the viewer, this morning, what you think of what happened yesterday with the NHI. Do you agree that the proposed national health insurance will assist in curbing the escalating cost of private healthcare services? It's a good question, and we'd love to hear from you. And also, these new rules surrounding medical aids and co-payments and all of these things, which I think it's been going on for a very, very long time. I mean, you pay your medical aid bills, you think you're covered, and then when when the reality sets in, I mean, I was telling you my example, and it's a proper example. I mean, I'll put it out there. I mean, when I went in for my procedure that I had done last week, I think it cost me about, I think the bill was about 24,000 Rand. Then I go back from the medical aid of that, 10,000 Rand. And I thought that I was covered for all of it. So, that is a big problem. I mean, we cannot afford this.
And there are more problems there, because very often when you have the medical aid patients, when they run out of funds at private hospitals, they are simply kicked out. And what do? They then go to state institutions and then burdening the state again because your private funds have run out. So there are problems on both sides, and these need to be unpacked.
Absolutely. So medical aid schemes under the question. Nobody is immune to this problem. It's something that we're all affected by. So please, we'd love to hear from you, whether it's about NHI or some of these rules pertaining to medical aid. So let's now take a look at some of the stories of the day. What to expect on this Friday.
So, Sir Job Mokgoro, he's to be inaugurated as the new Northwest Premier.
The Free State and Gauteng Provincial Treasury Departments to appear before the NCOP to give a briefing on their budgets.
Then Cooperative Governance Minister Dr. Zweli Mkhize, he's to visit Mangaung municipality to engage the provincial government on intervention programs to support distressed and dysfunctional municipalities in that province.
Now, the verdict on a bail application of the alleged middleman in the Jade Panayatu murder case will be heard in the Port Elizabeth Magistrates Court today.
Also, Eastern Cape Premier Phumulo Masualle, he is to visit Keiskamahuk following a spate of violent service delivery protests over the past few weeks.
And a post-mortem will be conducted on 3 initiates who died at illegal initiation schools at Libode in the Eastern Cape.
The eThekwini municipality, they will host an interfaith prayer service after the recent scourge of killings, women and children abuse and crime, as well as other social ills in that municipality.
All right, so that's what's on the agenda for today. But now let's have a look at what everyone was talking about yesterday on Twitter and last night. And it's still trending this morning. So here they are, the top trending topics of the morning. As you can see, NHI bill, that really is topping it. That's our question for today. We'd love to hear from you. So
absolutely. And we'll also have a debate about this in some terms. Perhaps not a debate, more a discussion to unpack some of these terms that are being proposed. And then Argentina, no surprise.
Man, you guys warned me when I said I support Argentina in the World Cup. Not a joke. Well, of course, Argentina, Lionel Messi, they all linked, and so
and
does
Luka Modric.
I mean, when you look at Luka Modric and you look at what a star player this guy was.
He's a little magician.
He's
I was
amazing.
actually thinking, if Tottenham Hotspur had managed to hold on to Luka Modric, Gareth Bale, and they now have the likes of Harry Kane, they would have been an amazing team by now.
Unstoppable. Well, listen, I mean, I'm being introduced to these guys. I become a World Cup expert. That's what I do during the World Cup, and then suddenly I forget about it. It only happens every 4 years, so I'm being introduced to these guys. That was an amazing match, but the tension on the field last night between Argentina and Croatia was, it was crazy. I don't know. I was waiting for a full-blown fight to happen. So, yeah, Argentina looked like they're on their way out after their loss. You'll see those goals later. Hillbrow, we told you about that in the news. There was another cash and transit heist in Hillbrow, unfortunately. And we spoke about that. Job Mokgoro.
Yeah, Premier-elect for the Northwest Province.
Yeah.
So all of that going down today.
Yeah, and I think one trending topic that is going to explode soon is Melania Trump. It's not up there.
It's not up there yet.
Did you see the jacket she
I
was
saw
wearing?
the jacket. I saw the jacket.
Oh my goodness, I don't understand it. She was on her way to go and see, for those of you that haven't seen it on Twitter as yet, she was on her way to the Mexican border to go and see all the children that have been taken from their families, and she was wearing a jacket, and on the back of that jacket it said, let me not quote it wrong, but it's along the lines of, I don't care, or something like that. I really don't care, do you? That was what was written on the back of this jacket. Now, obviously her husband quickly jumped onto Twitter, as President Donald Trump does, and says, I really don't care, do you? Written on the back of Melania's jacket refers to the fake news media. Melania has learned how dishonest they are, and she truly no longer cares. But to wear that to go and see young kids separated from their parents, I don't think that's a good idea. But anyway, that's what...
Do you think the Trumps care? I don't know. But yeah, we'll leave it there for now.
Okay, for now, that's where we leave it. But we've got traffic for you, right? Rob Byrne, he's waiting for us. Here he is. Good morning to you, Rob.